Speaking of civil war and Netanyahu and Trump, what are your views on the upcoming U.S. election? Trump versus Kamala. Will it make a difference in terms of Palestine?
No, I think that it's like just another like everything. I mean, to an outsider, a lot of this seems like a show, just another American show. I do believe that at the end of the day, well, obviously, I'm simplifying things, but to some extent, the president is a temporary hire. So I don't think the U.S. policy will change over Israel-Palestine. I mean, both of them are pro-Israeli. Both of them have to answer to the AIPAC lobby. So I don't think there's going to be much of a difference, which is extremely depressing. But I do believe that if the Democratic Party at some point will have, maybe not with this election, maybe with the next election, will have a nominee that is just pro-life, man. When Americans say pro-life, why is it just about abortion? Why can't a pro-life president be like pro
actual lives,
people that were born already? How about that? Why is that not part of the discourse in America? So once you have a president like that, I'm not gonna call them a pro-Palestinian president. I'm just gonna call them a pro-life, nominee. I'm pretty sure that at least at the Democratic Party, they will get the nomination. Unless
the Dems rig it, which is not beyond possibility.
Happened before.
Yeah,
it happened before, but I don't know. It's just very I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's very hard for me to tell Americans, look what Kamala Harris and Joe Biden did. Don't vote for them when you have the orange creature coming up, against them. They're all just very, very bad. I'm sorry. They're all just very bad. I think they're all horrible human beings, to be honest.
Your film is obviously powerful enough to get banned, which shows it is a powerful thing. And Israel is very triggerable, and they've shut other things down, right? So like in December 2023, they shut down the Jenin Freedom Theater. Right, it was raided, it was destroyed. Some people involved in it have been arrested and detained. And I want to actually show a clip of Alana Hadid, who is a very high-profile Palestinian model activist. She's from the Hadid family. She actually
the Palestinian royal family, the Hadid.
Palestinian royal family, yeah. She actually put out a little video talking about the banning of this film.
They're powerful. But are they dangerous? The Israeli government seems to think so. In Jaffa, also known as Tel Aviv, they shut down a screening of a film called Lid. The theater owner detained and interrogated. The film silenced. Why? Because this film, Lid, dares to challenge the narrative. It dreams of a world where the Nakba never happened. And that vision is a threat. The Israeli government labeled Lid so dangerous, so powerful, they created a new law to stop it. But what exactly are they afraid of?
Actually, let's play it. Let's play the cartoon part of it. Sorry, the animation part of it. Sorry, yeah.
سمعت من اللي قبل كيف كنت تغيرت كيف احكي لهم بطلتين يهجرك مش مزح مجهز حقيقة اكتب لك مدح مبروز وصيت غضبك ذبح وصاصك فيي بعشق حتى لو تخوني ومع غيري تسيب.
بدي اشوف واحد في العالم انه يطلع من الدار يومين ويجي يلاقي الدار مسكونة وانت ما تقدرش تدخل.
مش عارفة شو اللي صار فيا كل شي تغير حواليا اللي جواتي راح تبدل بجراح نفسي انا اللي بيا وعود سمعتوا كلمات املي بيموت اوقات على بالي هقفل الباب بالمفتاح اللي
Lid imagines what Palestine could be if the Nakba the mass displacement of Palestinians that happened in 1948 never happened. A Palestine without occupation. A people free to live, dream, and exist. And that is a huge threat to Israel and everything that it stands for. The Israeli government didn't just block Lid at this theater, they went further. Now any film shown there must be pre-approved by a government censorship committee. No other theater in Israel has ever been subjected to this. Why is telling this story so dangerous? Israeli government officials even went so far when speaking about this film to rename it Lod, erasing the name of the Palestinian city Lid. They erased the name of the Jewish American filmmaker who spent 9 years working on this film with a Palestinian journalist. Why? Because they fear the truth and they fear hope. Censorship is about hiding truths and challenging power. We all know that. As one of the filmmakers said, if they go this viciously after your work, it means it's vital to the moment. They banned Lid, and now its audience will grow. Films like Lid are dangerous because they expose the truth. They show us a world where everyone is free to dream, free to live, free to be without oppression. And that's a future worth fighting for. At Watermelon, we're committed to sharing the stories they don't want you to see. Stories that speak truth to power, that inspire hope, and imagine liberation. These are the stories they want to silence, but we're committed to making sure that they are heard.
You must have felt conflicted about it getting banned, right? Because obviously it means it is doing something.
We will try to screen it again. A lot of people want to try and screen it again very soon. And so most likely it will get banned again. This is going to be a very long and continuous dance between us and the Israeli government. And feeling conflicted, my initial reaction was just to laugh. Was just like, and I think the lid has been popped off.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, my initial reaction was just to thank the Israeli government and the Israeli Ministry of Culture for banning the film, because like I told you before, now the whole world will know about it.
Tell people where they can find out more about the film and anything else that you want to make sure you tell our audience tonight.
We have a website, lidinexile.com. We also have an Instagram page, lidinexile. Also, you can follow me, ramiyounis48.com, or follow my co-director, Sarah Emma Friedland, on Instagram. And right now we just started our U.S. College tour of the East Coast, and I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say other than we have a couple of surprises coming up.
How do you stay hopeful or positive in these times, or do you?
I mean, who told you I stay hopeful and positive these times?
Maybe you don't.
It's just people ask me all the time, especially now because we're doing these screenings and the Q&A afterwards and interviews, and I get asked like, so what's the solution? How do you see the future? How do you see? And my reaction is just, what solution, what future, what hope? Right now, I just want this to stop. We're in the middle of the event. We're in the middle of this nightmare. I just want it to stop. After it stops, we collect ourselves, and then we start imagining a solution or a better future or whatever. But right now, please just make it stop. This is like, it's Katie, when I'm back home, and right now I'm in New York, so it feels like I kind of left this collective depression that we have back home, and I'm able to breathe. And I've been actually answering emails now and writing emails, and can you imagine this basic thing that I couldn't do when I was back home, barely keeping it together? And it's not just me, all my friends are like that. And so right now at the moment, it is very, very hard to stay positive. And I tell you what, how could you be positive when so many children are dying?
Yeah,
it is something severely wrong with a person if they stay positive or they're in a complete state of denial while children are being obliterated. This is not the world that this is not the world we should live in.
Right.
You know. So if I do want to end up on a positive note, you know, and I think I told you this, Katie, last time I was on the show, or when I saw you at one of the screenings we had in New York. You know, I was on the phone with my mom. I was last April. I was in New York. It was during the encampments, and my mom called me, and she was like, she was in tears. And my mom is a very cynical person. She told me, I can't believe what I'm seeing on TV. Look what's happening in the U.S. I never thought to live and to see that day where so many Americans would take our flag and our kufiyas that didn't belong to us anymore. Now it's a symbol for humanity. Now it's a symbol for, you know, like we said before, pro-life symbol. And just like Columbia University, UCLA, Harvard, all these institutions all of a sudden became a symbol for hope. I truly believe in the younger generation. I truly believe in that, and in the U.S. So if we have to end on a positive note, if we want to end on a positive note, I do want to point out these young, magnificent American students, and well, not just a lot of them are not just American, but just students at these institutions. That I know it's tiring. I mean, they fought a lot. They fought a lot, and then the summer happened, and now we're in the new year. They fought a lot. I know this, but it's important to keep fighting because people back home were watching. And when they fight again against this, people back home will watch again.